have been taught to fear the wrong thing. All your life, society, culture, and your own primal biology have conditioned you to fear an ending, to fear death. But death is not the enemy. Death is a transition, a natural completion of a cycle. The real enemy, the silent thief that drains the color from your life, is hesitation. The true tragedy is not a life that ends, but a life that was never truly lived. It's the tragedy of the book that was never written, the love that was never expressed, the journey that was never taken. All because you were waiting for the right time, for more money, for more confidence, for a sign from the universe. You have been waiting for a permission slip that will never arrive, because you are the only one who can grant it. This constant state of postponement is the real ghost that haunts you. It's the specter of your own unfulfilled potential, whispering of what could have been if only you had acted. You fear the finality of the grave, but you do not see that you are already entombing yourself, day by day, in a coffin of comfort, procrastination, and indecision. The pain of regret for a life half-lived is infinitely more agonizing than the process of dying. Death is an event. A life unlived is a chronic, soul-crushing affliction. Today, we shatter this illusion. We will expose hesitation for the parasite it is and reclaim the only power you have ever had, the power of the present moment. It's time to stop rehearsing for a life you might one day live and start the main performance right now. The universe you inhabit is not a fixed, solid stage. Quantum physics reveals it as a vibrant, shimmering field of infinite potential. Everything you could ever want, be, or do exists right now as a wave of possibility in this quantum field. Your dream career, that deep relationship, perfect health, abundance, they are all there, waiting in a state of pure potential. But they remain as ghosts, as mere probabilities, until one thing happens: an observation. In the famous double-slit experiment, particles behave as waves of possibility until they are observed. The moment of observation forces the wave to collapse into a single definite particle, a tangible reality. You are the observer of your life. Your focused consciousness, followed by decisive action, is the act of observation. When you are stuck in hesitation, you are refusing to observe. You are keeping all your potential futures in a state of blurry superposition. You think you're keeping your options open, but in reality, you are ensuring that none of them ever become real. You are living in the quantum fog, a ghost state where nothing is chosen, and therefore nothing is created. Action is the chisel that carves reality out of the marble of potential. Every choice you make, every step you take, is an act of observation that collapses an infinite number of what-ifs into the singular powerful experience of what is. To remain in indecision is to abdicate your creative power. It is to tell the universe that you are not a participant but a spectator. The solution, then, is not to think harder or plan better. The solution is to choose, to act, to collapse the wave. Let's be brutally honest about procrastination. It is not a passive state of laziness. It is an active, deliberate choice. Every time you choose to scroll on your phone instead of working on your project, you are making a decision. You are choosing the immediate, fleeting comfort of avoidance over the temporary discomfort of growth. This choice is governed by the most powerful part of your being, your subconscious mind. Neuroscience has demonstrated that the subconscious, your autonomic operating system, directs up to 95% of your thoughts, actions, and behaviors. And what is its primary directive? Survival. Your subconscious is not interested in your dreams of success or fulfillment. It is interested in keeping you safe within the confines of what is known and familiar. Every past failure, every moment of judgment, every painful experience is stored as an emotional memory. When you contemplate taking a risk, starting a business, asking someone out, speaking your truth, your subconscious scans its database, flags the potential for pain, and floods your body with feelings of fear, anxiety, and doubt to stop you. Procrastination is its weapon. It's a highly effective defense mechanism designed to protect you from perceived threats. So, you are not lazy. You are conditioned. You have a deeply ingrained habit of choosing the familiar misery over an unknown glory. To change your life, you must go to war not with your desires, but with your programming. You must consciously and deliberately choose the discomfort of action until it becomes your new familiar. The greatest lie you've ever been told is that you must feel ready before you can begin. You wait for confidence, for certainty, for a moment when all fear has subsided. This is a trap. Confidence, courage, and readiness are not prerequisites for action. They are the results of it. You do not think your way into a new way of acting. You act your way into a new way of thinking. Bravery is forged in the fire of doing things while you are still afraid. It is the conscious decision to move forward even when your heart is pounding and your mind is screaming at you to retreat. Every time you take a step despite your fear, you are sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind. You are teaching it that you are no longer governed by its outdated survival programs. You are creating new neural pathways, literally rewiring your brain for courage. This process begins with one true decision. The root of the word decide is the Latin cedere, which means to cut off. A true decision is not a preference, it is a declaration. It is when you cut off all other possibilities, burn the ships, and eliminate any escape route. There is no plan B. This level of commitment is what initiates a rapid shift. It signals to your entire being and to the universe itself that you are serious. So what is the practical step? Choose one thing, the most important thing you've been avoiding, and make a true decision, a commitment to take the very first step, no matter how small, immediately, not tomorrow, not in an hour, now. Your entire being is a transmitter and receiver of energy. Every thought you have is an electrical impulse in your brain. Every feeling you experience generates a magnetic field around your body. Your heart, in fact, produces a magnetic field thousands of times more powerful than that of the brain. When your thoughts, your intentions, and your emotions are aligned, you create what is called energetic coherence. You broadcast a clear, powerful, and consistent signal into the quantum field. But when you say you want one thing, yet feel and act in a way that contradicts it, your signal becomes chaotic and incoherent. You want abundance, but you marinate in feelings of lack and take no expansive action. You want love, but you operate from a place of fear and build walls around your heart. This is energetic static. The universe doesn't respond to your wishful thinking. It responds to the frequency of your being. And your being is defined by your embodied state, the sum of your thoughts, feelings, and most importantly, your actions. Action is the final step that grounds your energy. It is the physical proof of your intention. It is what makes your signal undeniable. When you align your intention with committed action, you become a resonant magnet for the reality you desire. From an epigenetic standpoint, this is even more profound. Your actions and the emotional states they generate send chemical signals to your cells, literally instructing your DNA how to express itself. By choosing to act from a place of courage instead of fear, you are chemically re-engineering your own body, turning on the genes for strength and resilience, and turning off the genes for stress and victimhood. You are not just creating a new reality outside of you. You are rebuilding yourself from the inside out. So how do you integrate this into your daily life? You start by changing your relationship with obstacles. You have been conditioned to see challenges as stop signs, as evidence that you are on the wrong path. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of how growth works. Obstacles are not in the way. They are the way. The universe does not present you with challenges to punish you. It presents them to prepare you. That dream life you envision requires a stronger, wiser, more resilient version of you to sustain it. The obstacles are the gym equipment for your soul. Each difficulty you face and overcome builds the spiritual and emotional muscle necessary to handle the weight of your desired reality. The ancient spiritual traditions understood this. They spoke of the refiner's fire, the process by which raw ore is subjected to intense heat to burn away impurities and reveal the pure gold within. Your challenges are that fire. Stop avoiding them. Stop praying for an easy life. Instead, pray for the strength to endure a magnificent one. Now, let's make this real. Right now, I want you to identify the single most important action you have been avoiding. The one that makes your stomach clench just thinking about it. Get it clear in your mind. Don't just think about it. Feel it. Write it down. If you feel brave enough, share it in the comments below. Declare your intention. The act of writing it, of declaring it, is a powerful first step in collapsing that potential into reality. Then, as soon as this video is over, I want you to take the smallest possible step toward it. Send the email. Make the phone call. Write the first sentence. Do not wait. Break the spell of hesitation with immediate physical action. As you begin to take action, your old programming will fight back with its most potent weapons: doubt and fear. A voice will whisper in your ear, "What if you fail? What if they judge you? Who do you think you are?" It is crucial to understand what this voice is. Neuroscience shows us that this is the amygdala, your brain's primal fear center, doing its job. Its function is to keep you alive by flagging anything new or uncertain as a potential threat. Your fear is not a psychic prediction of a negative future. It is a biological echo of a past survival instinct. It's a mechanism designed for a world of physical predators, not for a world of creative potential. So when fear arises, do not fight it. Do not try to suppress it. That only gives it more power. Instead, acknowledge it. Greet it. Say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am in control now. You are simply data, not a directive." Then, act anyway. This is how you build momentum. Think of it like a massive stationary flywheel. The first push requires the most effort. You have to overcome immense inertia. But once it starts to turn, each subsequent push becomes easier. Action creates momentum. Courage is not a static trait. It is a self-perpetuating cycle. The more you act in the face of fear, the less power fear has over you, and the easier it becomes to act again. This is what ancient spiritual texts mean by faith without works is dead. Faith is not a passive belief that things will work out. It is an active, embodied trust in a reality you cannot yet see. Your works, your actions, are the physical evidence of your faith. They are the prayer that your body makes, a declaration to the universe that you trust its potentials more than your mind's fears. We have come full circle. The fear of death has led you to create a life that is a slow, comfortable death in itself. A death of the spirit by 1,000 cuts of hesitation. You have been waiting for the perfect moment, but the perfect moment is a fiction. It is an excuse created by your fear to keep you locked in the familiar prison of the present. The only moment that has ever existed, the only point of power you will ever have, is right now. Your life is not a dress rehearsal. This is the main event. From a quantum perspective, you are a powerful creator, standing in a field of infinite possibility. But this power remains dormant until it is activated by the force of your choice and the movement of your action. Your future is not something you wait for. It is something you create, one present moment decision at a time. The person you want to become is not waiting for you in the distant future. They are forged in the decisions you make today. The life you dream of is not a prize you win. It is a reality you build with the raw materials of your courage and commitment. So I ask you, what are you waiting for? The fear will not disappear. The uncertainty will not vanish. The conditions will never be perfect. Stop waiting for the fear to leave and start commanding your body to move despite it. Make a true decision. Cut off your escape routes. Choose the magnificent discomfort of growth over the soul-crushing comfort of stagnation. Take that first, terrifying, exhilarating step. That is the moment your life truly begins. The moment potential cracks open and reality is born. Your real life, the one you were meant to live, is waiting for you on the other side of your next action. Begin.